In this question, student makes lots of mistake is because they do not fully understand the situation here. So don't forget to read carefully. You may even need to spend up to 2 to 3 minutes to ensure that every item is clear. So first thing is there is a vessel made by a vessel is a frustum. That means it's not a cone, but it's made by a cone, and then we cutting off the lower part. So in this cone, we cut off this part. And reading carefully, the frustum is made by cutting off the lower part of an inverted right circular cone. That means it's talking about the original material of base radius 9 and height 12 cm. We are not talking about recutting off a cone which is 9 cm and 12 cm here. We are talking about the original cone is 9 cm base radius and the height is 12, and we cut off this part. We didn't tell you what is the height of the cut part here, so make sure you label clearly. We are talking about the base radius of the original cone is 9 cm, while the height here, the total height is 12 cm. After that, they say the height of vessel is 8 cm. Again, be very careful. We are talking about the vessel is the uncut part, the remaining part here. So-called 8 cm is from the top to the lower bottom of the vessel. This is 8 cm. We are not talking about we cut our part which is 8 cm. After that, the vessel is placed on a horizontal table. And then there's some water put inside the vessel. We need to emphasize this is a horizontal table is because we have to make sure the water surface and also the base of the vessel are parallel. And then some water inside, and someone find out that the depth of the water is 4 cm. So again, what is the meaning of the depth of the water? Is from the bottom of the vessel count upward. The height here is 4 cm. So we are talking about this section is 4 cm. And we let out the small r be the radius of the bottom of vessel. Bottom of vessel is talking about this part. So the base radius here is r, small r, and capital R mean the surface of the water, the radius of the surface of the water. So we are talking about this surface is capital R. It's normal that we use around 3 to 4, even 4 minutes to draw the situation here, and also double check did we have any misunderstanding about the situation. Otherwise, it's very easy for you to lose marks. And some of the student asked me what is the meaning of radii. Radii just mean the plural of radius. That means it's radius. If we start the calculation, we are going to find the value of r and r. So whenever you find a cone and a frustum like this, it's 100% sure that you are going to use some similar shapes property. One thing very important is a trapezium and a triangle are definitely not similar. So if you use any dimension from the trapezium compared with a triangle, it's just wasting time. It doesn't make sense. We can't just focus on the trapezium, but we have to consider a big triangle, a middle triangle, and a small triangle here. So we draw the cross section. A big triangle similar to a middle triangle, similar to the smallest triangle. For the biggest triangle, we have the dimension 9 and also 12. For the middle one, we have capital R. We don't know what is the height yet. For the smallest one, we have small r here. But you can also get the distance. For example, for the smaller one, we want to know this section. We know the total length is 12, while this section, the upper section, is 8. So it's easy to draw the conclusion this is 12 minus 8, which is 4. So this is 4 cm also. After that, on top of this 4 cm, we go up, that means the depth of the water is also 4 cm. So 4 plus 4. If we're talking about the vertex to the midpoint of the water surface is 8 cm in total. This is equal to 8 cm. So we have the similar triangle like this. After that, we just simply use the ratio to handle it. For any similar triangles, their length ratio are fixed. So 9 to capital R should equal to 12 to 8. We just simply write down 9 to capital R is equal to 12 to 8. 9 times 8 is equal to 12R. So 9 times 8 divided by 12 will give you capital R, and R is equal to 6. Similar reason, if we want the small r, then we just compare 9 to r is equal to 12 to 4. 9 to small r is equal to 12 to 4. That means 9 over r is equal to 3. 9 is equal to 3r, and finally r is equal to 3. Small r is equal to 3. Then we already finished part A. So the key point is whether you can draw the situation accurately. After that, in part B, we are going to find out the area of wet curved surface. You have to realize which area we are finding. We are finding the water wet curved surface. So we are talking about this area. But however, there is no formula to get the curved surface area of a frustum. We can just calculate the cone each time. So we consider our strategy is consider the middle cone total curved surface area, and then subtract the smallest parts here. That's why we can get the blue area. So to get this, the final answer, the total surface area is equal to the cone curved surface area of the middle one, and then minus the smallest one, curved surface area. To do so, we need pi RL. R here is the capital R here. That is the formula of our curved surface area, and then minus pi RL here of the smaller one. Usually we use small r and small l, but in this question, to identify the difference, that's why we write down capital L here. L is talking about the slant height, and therefore to continue we should calculate how long is L first. If we focus in this triangle, it follows the Pythagoras Theorem because it's right angle. 6 squared plus 8 squared equal to L squared. L squared is equal to 6 squared plus 8 squared. So L squared is equal to 100, and L is equal to 10. Or L equal negative 10, but it's impossible. Rejected. So we know this one is 10. And for the smaller triangle, we just simply do the same. Small L squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 25. So that's why just small l is equal to 5, or small l is equal to negative 5, rejected. So the total surface area, capital R, we already know it is 6 times L is 10, and then minus pi R is 3 times L is 5. Which is 45 pi cm square. Of course, in your exam, you should better state clearly what is this meaning. No one understands this drawing. We are finding the wet curved surface area of the frustum. One thing very important before you finish is to double check, should we include the base circle here? The base is wet, but it's not curved. So we don't need to count that part in this question. But however, if we ask about the total wet surface area, then you should count that part also. That means without the word curved, then you should count every wet area.